In the third stimulus package, you can get a lot of money, but it's sort of feeling like we're back in December. Remember what happened in December? Going into the month of late December, the holidays were around the corner. We hadn't seen the second stimulus get passed, and we said, we need money right now, not 5 weeks from now, not as I chimed the set. It sounded like a door chime. And not as I bang the rest of the set, not 5 months from now. We need money right now. And that became the basis of Purple. Purple is the push to get money that's available right now under prior stimulus packages, state stimulus, and also nonprofit stimulus. And guess what? Purple's back with a powerhouse. If you've not subscribed, today is the day to subscribe, because one volunteer just told me a few minutes ago he got a viewer nearly $2,000 just in the last 24 hours. It's great news. In this recording, I'm going to show you how to get $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 money right now, not 5 weeks from now, not 5 months from now. They can take their time arguing about when they're going to fold a lawn chair, but we're going to the bank and ready to cash some checks. This is Purple. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Purple, and welcome to a big day in which this channel has now passed 100 million views in 9 months, a YouTube record. If you've not subscribed, please become part of this community. This is the fastest growing community. This is the most informed community. This is a community that helps each other. People help one another on this channel, and this is the channel that gets you money. Also, if you've not liked this video, make sure you like it if you enjoy the content you get in this video. Finally, if you want to become a member, consider becoming a member. So you get access to documents to get money before anyone else. Purple Hawk, Purple Power, Calcino VIP, the links at the top of this chat, top of this video. In this video, I'm going to explain to you the renewed focus of viewers today. They're becoming focused by understanding that you shouldn't be sitting around belaboring something that's not paying you something. You should be going to the bank and cashing a check. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get those checks. Not $100, not $2,400, not $200 over 12 months, $5,000 or more. And with that, let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news as you start this afternoon is that there is money that was passed in the second stimulus package of December that's available for you to get. Somehow along the path, some people thought, okay, second stimulus passed, I got the $600, I'm ready for the next stimulus package. Wait a second. The package was nearly $1 billion. Did you not realize there was other money in there for you? No, no one told me this. Yes, there was other money in there for you. You got the $600 stimulus check, or maybe you're missing it still. If you're missing it, go to irs.gov and file a tax return and request it, and it'll come to you within 24 hours. Even if you don't have to file a tax return, you can voluntarily do it. But did you not realize there's other money for you? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to get that other money. First, let me go over the items I'm going to cover, and then I'll go over each of the details. Every single viewer can qualify for the first 4 items: rent, utility, food, and internet. All of you can get those 4 items. Then, of those 4 items, they can amass to somewhere between $5,000 to $15,000. Those 4 items will amass to about, no, I take it back. They can amass from about $10,000 to $20,000, because the food is a lot of money. All right, that's the first thing. Then, after that, I'm also going to cover unemployment escalated benefits. That's for people who have been unemployed. You can watch that video. You can get up to $10,000 for that. Excuse me, I'll cover that later in this video. And then I'm going to go over the business items. There's EIDL and there's PPP that's available for you right now. That's $1,000 as well. Among those items, the first group, you see that amount. The next group will be a couple more $1,000, and the other group will be more $1,000 as well. We're looking at about $25,000 at least across all these items. So why are you sitting home wondering where you're going to get that $2,400 or when you're getting that $1,400? You should not be a mailbox checker. I don't want you to be a mailbox checker, checking to see when the mailbox has a $1,400 stimulus check in there. I want you to be a check casher. I want you to be cashing checks as fast as you can cash them. 2021 is going to be a great year for you. You're going to be financially stable because of this channel. I inspire and am motivated and focused to make you financially stable by getting money available to you right now, not later. Let's start. First item we're going to go over is food. You can get food, money for food, from Department of Agriculture. It's called SNAP, S-N-A-P, from the Department of Agriculture. You can call them up or also call 211. How much does SNAP pay you for food? For a family of 4 in Hawaii, $1,400 a month. That was normal. But President Trump and President Biden both passed executive orders. Those executive orders have now enhanced SNAP benefits by 15% for 1 year. So that $1,400 is now moved up, about $1,600 for a family of 4 per month. That's $12,000. Yeah, that's $12,000. Now, I'm not done yet. If you have a child that has to stay home from school and the school is closed because of COVID, you can get PEBT, Pandemic EBT. It was not national up to 30 days ago. President Biden passed an executive order. The executive order makes PEBT national. That was the first part. The other part of the executive order gives it a 15% increase. So normally it'd be about $134 per child per month. Now it's $154 per child per month. Imagine if you have 2 kids, it's $300 something a month. Now, before I continue, let me make something very clear. PEBT people on SSI and SSDI can get on PEBT. Single individuals can get on PEBT. Seniors, married couples, single parent with a kid, single person, everyone can get on PEBT provided you don't go over a certain income threshold annually. And that income threshold's relatively good. I think it's about 40,000 approximately or less. So it's a good income level. All right, that is SNAP. If you have problems getting SNAP, or you did it and you're having problems or confusion with it, reach out to the volunteers. I'm going to be referring to them in this video again, but let me tell you where you find the volunteers. They're in the description to this video, under here. And you open it up and it says community page, news.la.com/community. The community page, you go there and it shows a series of people on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Reach out to them, say what city and state you're from and what you need help with. Give them a day or two to get back to them. As I'm bringing purple more in the mix, bringing more programming to this channel about purple, they're getting a big surge. So they were going from about 50 people today to about 100 people per day. So give it a little bit of time. All right, next, utilities. Utilities are very straightforward. You reach out to your utility company and say, do you have utility assistance because of COVID? And they do. You reach out to water, heating, oil, gas, electric, all the utilities you have. And all you say is, do you have utility assistance because of COVID? Just those simple words, utility assistance because of COVID. That's it. All right, and they generally pay about a couple $100 to a couple low thousands, like 2,000 or less. But generally it's a couple $100. All right, the next one after this is the real issue of rent. Rent is a lot of money. Rent can do a lot of stuff and pay a lot of money. Viewers have gotten generally 3 to 6 months of rent. The rent is really helpful. Imagine the amount of rent you get from this channel and the SNAP. Imagine if you get $10,000 of rent and $1,000 a month in PEBT in SNAP. Imagine $11,000. Your life is dramatically different. I want to explain the impact of getting this type of money. I had one viewer, Tyrone from Boston, who got $15,000 during the pandemic in December because of this channel. followed my advice, did it himself, and got the money. He got it at a time in which people said there was no money in Boston. He found it. He found it. I had another viewer in San Bernardino County, which is a part of Southern California. It's near LA County. People were hearing that LA County had no money, but he found at San Bernardino County's housing authority, which I never knew existed. I did not know it existed. He found it because I told him generally where to look. He got about $8,000. Their lives were changed because they were paid 3 to 6 months of rent in the thick of December, which will cover them to about, it's coming up to about March or April now. So it just changed their lives. Why would you not give yourself that financial freedom? You need to do it. So how do you get the rent? You go to your state housing authority, your state offices, your county housing authority, your county offices, or your city hall, or your city housing authority. For example, Miami-Dade. You want to go to the Miami-Dade.com's website. You want to also call up the Miami-Dade county offices and ask them, do you have rent assistance because of COVID? They do. They have the money now from the second stimulus. Second stimulus gave states and counties and cities $300 billion. So they have the money. The question is just finding where the money is. All right. Now that you've done that, if you've done all that for rent, you've done all that for utilities, let's say you hit a block wall, or you got some confusion, or something doesn't seem right, and you want to try one last step. Here's another step: the nonprofits. The nonprofits are paying rent as well. They are United Way, Salvation Army, Community Action, St. Vincent de Paul, Catholic Charities. I'll say it again: United Way, Salvation Army, Community Action, St. Vincent de Paul, Catholic Charities. They're helping people across the board. They've helped viewers of this channel. So reach out to them if you need help with rent, utilities, or mortgage assistance. Finally, if you've done all these things and you're still hitting a blockade, then reach out to the volunteers. If you can do the stuff yourself, you may get the money faster. But if you want to reach out to the volunteers, reach out to them and say what city and state you're from, what help you need. And there you go. Between the rent, which is generally $5,000 or more, the utilities, which is a couple $100 to, which is a couple $100, a few $1,000s, and the SNAP, which could be about $8,000 a year, $9,000 a year. Suddenly you see how financially your livelihood will change dramatically right now with money that's available right now. So you don't have to be a check chaser, you can be a check casher. All right, let's now cut to other items. Under the second stimulus package, there was a round of PPP that was launched again, and there was another round of EIDL. PPP is available if you have a Schedule C. PPP starts as a loan but turns into a grant. There's no limit on how high it can go generally for individuals. I mean, there's a big maximum, but you're not probably going to reach that. You reach out to the online lenders and they'll help fill out the application for you. They are like Fundera, Lendio, Cabbage. You fill out you go to them, they tell you what paperwork you need, or you go to your local bank and ask for a PPP application and they will help fill it out for you. It's very straightforward. That's for anyone who has a Schedule C. It turns into a grant. Next, you can get an EIDL loan, not a grant yet, but a loan by going to sba.gov. It's open. That's also dependent upon a Schedule C or a corporate tax return. The great thing about an EIDL is that it's paid within 48 hours. I've gotten $25 to $35 million of EIDL loans approved for the viewers of this channel in just a few months between April and July. And the reason why is because it's a relatively simple form, and if you do it correctly and simply, you'll get approved. It's all going off your Schedule C. What I like about the EIDL, and this is what I always advise viewers, is that if you can get the money right now, get it so that you have that peace of mind. Keep it in the bank if you don't need it. Keep it in the bank, and then within 11 months, look at it and say, do I need this money? If you don't need the money, then give it back. Having the peace of mind that you have an extra $7,000 sitting in the bank for a rainy day is a wonderful feeling. It's a wonderful feeling. You go get the rent, you go get the utilities, you go get the internet. The volunteers can help you get the internet as well. You get that money, and they get that money right now, but then also you get other stuff that you can if you qualify for it. And you keep it in the bank so that when a rainy day comes along, you won't be worried you might be financially stable. This gives you more stability in your livelihood. Then finally, escalate benefits. Escalate benefits for unemployment is so simple. You get your 2019 tax return, you send it to your unemployment office, scan it, put it in your computer, or take a picture, put it in your phone, and you're sending them a copy of your 2019 tax return to raise your basic UI or PUA benefits. Every state has a minimum and a maximum benefit of UI or PUA. You start somewhere about $99 a week, and the max could be about $500 a week. You want to show them how much how much you made. This is how much money you'll make. If you made over $30,000 2019 and you've been unemployed for 30 weeks, you'll raise your benefits about $100 a week, which is $9,000 to $10,000, bam, right in your account right now. If you made over $25,000 2019, you'll raise your benefits about $100 a week. Over 30 weeks, that's $3,000 in your account. $3,000, bam, right now. And if you made over $18,000 a week 2019, you'll raise your benefits about $50 a week, which is $1,500, bam, right in your account right now. Why would you not do it? All you do is send them a copy of your tax return and say, hi, I want to see if I qualify for more weekly benefits. Very simple. Don't use the word escalate benefits. They won't know what you're talking about. Don't make it complicated. Just say, hey, here's my tax return. I'm going to see if I qualify for more UI or PUA, whichever one you're on. Set it off, and then call them every 2 days. Keep on calling them, keep on calling them, keep on calling them. And you'll get approved, and you'll get the money retroactive to the first day at which you are unemployed. And there you go. So much money in just short a period of time. In just 16 minutes, look at all this money I got you. If you haven't subscribed, why haven't you subscribed? Come on already. Come on already. Not 100 million viewers, $25 million in EIDL, $250,000 in purple money we've done approximately across this channel. Subscribe. Tell your friends and neighbors to come on over. Tell people to watch this channel. Tell people and refer people over here to get this channel bigger and bolder, because I want you to be where people are getting money. I don't want you to be where people are just telling you news. News is only helpful at a certain point. You need to know how you take the news and empower yourself to get financially stable. Also, like this video. It helps in the algorithm's rankings. And if you've not become a member, consider becoming a member. Purple Hawk, Purple Power, Calcino VIP. I'll have more from my members with PDFs throughout the day and later tomorrow as well. Stay informed, stay focused. See me next on Live with Chuck. As always, stay motivated, stay smiling, and stay the life of morning.